Michigan State quarterback Brian Lewerke with Brad Sussmat. How are you?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Has this all worked out as you thought it would when you decided to leave Arizona?
Oh yeah. When I left, I knew that I was coming behind a great quarterback in Connor Cook, so I'd have to wait my turn a little bit and just learn from him. So obviously, I tried learning as much as I could before he went on to the NFL. Yeah.
So let's back up before we get to where you are today. At Pinnacle, when did you know that, okay, I can play beyond high school and to college? When was it with the Pioneers that you figured it out?
Just kind of when I started getting letters from coaches. I knew that I wanted to play college football ever since I was a young kid, so that was always a dream of mine. And once I started receiving all the letters from, all the schools, and I started taking visits, that was kind of when I, realized that, hey, I can actually do this.
Junior year, senior year, sophomore year, when did they start showing an interest in you, Brian?
I think freshman year. Freshman and sophomore year, started getting letters, and then started talking to your junior year. So I'd say, it started pretty early on.
What's it like being a quarterback at Michigan State in such a rampant, rabid part of the country for football? It's a very open question, I know, a very basic question, but I don't think people here in Arizona can even really relate to the enthusiasm of college football like it is back there.
Yeah, when I was in Arizona, I think high school football was pretty big, but once you get here, college football, especially in East Lansing, is a very college town. There's not much around it. It's kind of all you got is the school and then surrounding cities. I know, in like Tempe or something, they have obviously big metropolitan areas that have other things to do besides football. So East Lansing is a very football-oriented town. And even in the Midwest, there's a lot of football cities. So it's very fun to be kind of the main attraction for a college.
This week you have Indiana. If I were to ask you your toughest environment that you've played in so far, would it be playing at Notre Dame? Would it be playing against Michigan? What's been the toughest environment so far for you?
Probably the craziest environment I've played in. It has to be the big house, obviously. With 110,000+ people there, it gets very loud, and obviously the weather for that game didn't help us with the torrential downpour. But I think we did a good job of handling it. But I'd say that was definitely probably the coolest environment I played in.
How is school going? Tell me about the academic side.
It's going good. I'm majoring in economics right now, so that's my main focus. I should be graduating next fall, so that's 3.5 years, and I'm going to try and start my master's degree for my final year, just to get that over with.
If football went away tomorrow, and it always can, what would you do with your degree?
I want to try to get into something finance related. I've always liked money and just how it works and how it's made, and how the economy works, so that's kind of why I got into the economics portion of that.
Cool. So it sounds like everything's going well for you in East Lansing. It's just you're having fun on the football field, you're doing well in class, and it's terrific to see you from a distance doing so well, and we appreciate the time and the visit.
Yeah, thank you guys.